Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Stainless Steel with Portugal, where we finally managed to kill the Moors last episode. Not intentionally, but we took out their last remaining family member with Vincente up here. Speaking of which, we're going to get this guy out of here because he's been very annoying for us overall. This guy used to be a Leonese general until the Kingdom of Leon was defeated, I believe, or possibly the Kingdom of Aragon, one of the two. We're supposed to assassinate him, but frankly I'd rather just get him off the field so that our troops can go from one side of the Iberian Peninsula over to North Africa with a bit more ease, to be honest. He does have a lot of heavy cavalry here, but we've got a lot of spearmen, and we also have some skirmisher cavalry with us, who can hopefully do some useful work. So let's get going. They will technically have to charge us, but I'm going to start this process quickly. Turn you off skirmish mode, because you probably be more useful out of skirmish mode. General can come here. But I'm going to have to go after these heavy cavalry, I think. Put you on skirmish mode and on Cantabrian Circle, because I think you're going to need it. I can't remember if they've got any skirmishers. I think they might do. Still, the skirmisher cavalry would do well at least taking out one unit here. Well, I think we managed to accidentally hit ourselves there. You need to keep moving, otherwise we're going to be hit, and that's not ideal. Get out of there. You guys will be destroyed by those heavy cavalry. So pull back. And then from there you can do some good stuff. Okay, now you can go back and attack them again. Looks like they're coming in on that flank there. Archers and our crossbowmen starting to fire, which is good. Peasant crossbowmen taking a while to actually do something useful. There's the general's bodyguard. Hold your morale, lads. You're going to need it. You guys... If we can take out this general's bodyguard quickly, that's the main thing. Because once the general goes, the rest shouldn't be anywhere near as bad to deal with. You go after these who've been spearmen. All infantry against the general, please. Oh, that's a lot of heavy cavalry. We don't really want to be fighting. Okay, pull back.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
I'm not sure about that. There's about to be flanked from the side here, which is going to hurt them and their morale. We need to get back in there. This is a big fight for us with a lot of cavalry to deal with. Charges the back of these guys. How's the general looking? Oh, there we go.
Our men have slain
That's good.
the enemy general. Now his men will lose. Praise the
That's
Almighty.
it.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
I was thinking that was going to be a lot worse because of all the heavy cavalry. Once we took out the general, their morale collapsed. And because it's a rebel force, just any form of success will do the job. Although I imagine mission expired because the target has died. Because we didn't assassinate him, we just killed him, which is different, apparently. Although it still achieves the same process, so I'm not really sure what the problem is. Let's get you moving this way. You can also assist us with the inevitable war with Sicily. Marrakesh is just repairing its stuff. Lisbon, your growth has stagnated somewhat. Why is that? A lot of it comes from squalor, fine. Is there anything we can do to change that? City Watch will be useful. Or crop rotation. We don't quite have the cash flow for that at the moment. But I'd like it to still keep growing, really. Is there any people recruiting that we don't need to be recruiting at? Burgos has also stagnated, and I'd like that to keep growing. So I'll give that communal farming now, for once its port is done. And we will just upgrade the farming in Lisbon next turn. Salamanca is actively losing people, even on a lower tax rate. Is it Scholar here? It's mostly Scholar here. There's not anything we can do to construct new buildings, any new buildings to help here. It does just have problems here. I wonder if we take Duarte the Mean outside. Yeah, so he actively causes the growth rate to go down. Is that because he's just actively cruel? Oh, he's miserly. Yeah. +3 to Scholar. Oh, Duarte the Mean, you are just going to do something else with your life. You can just hang around. You can come down towards Morocco and the north of Africa, although I don't suspect it'll be that useful for anything. We managed to beat this guy to Melilla, which I'm very happy about. Definitely keep an eye on Iran. I think there's probably another force around here somewhere that ended up turning into a rebel. Just trying to see, really. Over at Marrakesh, we're going to be getting those mines out when we can, because they're worth a pretty penny. Overall, with the Pope, we are starting to get back in our element, and Sicilians are not liked by the Pope, which is good. Our former friends likely turned a future enemy. How about that? Diplomacy-wise, Sicily has no friends. Fine. Send the turn. You'll go into Murcia. As best you can, anyway. So all of you are going to go in.
Command me. Orders.
Take out these archers, because they're not needed here, I'd say.
Orders.
You guys can go in. There we go. Transfer them around.
Leading our forces.
It's probably good for us to have an assassin down in Morocco anyway, so I'm not going to say no to that.
Our troops together.
What is Sicily doing in the Papal States territory? I know they don't always get on very well. If you want to go deal with that mercenary group for me, that's fine. Or that rebel group, I should say. Genoa we're just reinforcing its lands around Pamplona and Toulouse. I wonder if them and Sicily are at war. Papal States army attacking Gaza. There's a big Egyptian force outside, in fact multiple Egyptian forces outside who are going to cause problems there. So I'm not getting involved with this because it's not going very well for any of the Catholic nations. It's too late for us to join the Crusades anyway, but I'd be curious to see what is inside that army. Because it does seem to be taking out full stacks of Catholic nations. Next time they swing by Gaza, we can have a look. We might even eventually be able to push to Gaza just on land, even though we're not part of the Crusades. So I wouldn't mind knocking England down, given they're excommunicated, by getting all the Catholic nations to attack them, if that's possible. We'll have to see. But it would certainly knock them down a peg. And make them persona non grata within the Catholic world. Be nice to be someone else for a change, not myself. I haven't really seen much about Republic of Novgorod, the Lithuanians, Hungarians. I've seen a bit of the Polish, and Duchy of Kiev we've barely seen. All those people kind of in Eastern Europe we just haven't had much dealings with because we are very much west and south of the map. Okay, that group is being cleared out, which is fine by me. Got to thank the Sicilians for that one. Ooh, the Counts are impressed by your leadership and would like to accept the humble offering as a token of past and future endeavours. 1,000 florins. King Yao has died, which was kind of to be expected, he was quite old. And the Crusade is about to end. The Pope is resigned to having called this Crusade to an end. If more faithful warriors do not join the cause, it be advisable to send more units on the Crusade or will likely end in 5 turns' time. Good, because it's been going on for too long. And Genoa has fallen out of favour with the Pope. That's curious. What have they done? The leader of those people has fallen out of favour with the Pope, who has deemed it necessary to excommunicate him from the Catholic Church. While this does not serve as an immediate threat to the Christian Lord's position, it's likely that he will soon be at odds with both his people and other more pious Catholic rulers. They must have done something. Who are they at war with? France, maybe. Maybe they attacked France or the Holy Roman Empire without justification, and the Pope told them to stop that.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Is it not obvious I am your foe, infidel?
Attacking on your command.
Get some extra experience for our boats here.
Our fleet is victorious.
Have a look at Parma. Parma's very unguarded. However, as a general rule, Genoa is still in 3rd place for overall ranking. I'm not sure it's someone we want to take on. They're our only friend as well. Just because they're excommunicated, I don't think we should push in and attack them, really.
Your orders? Yes.
We'll amalgamate a new fleet up here under
Yes, my lord.
Admiral Nicolau, who's doing pretty well. He's got 2 command stars, which in this game is pretty much as you ever get on a fleet. Marrakesh has got a new merchant. Wonderful. You're any good at your job? Not really, but you'll do. Get another priest, another merchant down here.
Ready to trade.
Go for this gold. There's probably some there, but
This
go
is
for the
as
gold
far as I
anyway.
may go today.
Bunch of stuff built. Wonderful. Zaragoza's got an abbey. I was hoping that might help with our popely proceedings. Get another... Oh, we don't need to get him out here, actually. We can get him out down in Fez, I think. Are you any good? You're not bad, actually. You come over here.
I can go no further.
Recruit another priest over here. You can head towards Granada.
Onward.
Right, any of you who need repairs...
Yes.
Let's say upgrades, but mostly repairs.
Orders. Your Majesty.
You need to head over towards Valencia to do so.
Yes. Your Majesty. March.
There's going to at least be some retraining we can do here. Might take a while to get them all done, but that's fine. I'll be a little bit careful of the Genoese, just in case they take their excommunication as just a way to push forward. King Felipe is now our faction leader. He's not very good. He's got a lot of authority. Leads in a manner so inspiring, none would think to question him, which is excellent. But apart from that, he's pretty unremarkable, I would think. You need to go for retraining at Valencia as well, please.
Loud.
Who is the new faction heir now? That Prince King Yao has passed on, who was pretty unremarkable, to be honest. Goes to Prince Marcio. That's interesting. It's not who I would have naturally chosen as my successor, but hey ho. And he is actually fighting down at Manila. Speaking of which,
Orders.
let's take it out.
This is where we shall meet the enemy.
Quite a few archers and some heavy cavalry. We can take it out, I think.
Men, bring out
Might be a
your
tough one,
honor.
but I think we'll manage.
And most of all,
And then we'll have a direct land border with Sicily and we'll see what their plans are. I don't imagine they'll have any good plans, but it would be a shame because they were once a friend.
units.
Right. I don't really want my ladders with those guys. Ram can be used by javelinmen, that's fine. Is this a two-tiered city? It is a two-tiered city. I should have brought more stuff with me. But at least the ladders we can bring through to the second stage. So we'll use our siege towers initially. And go from there. You guys get up on the walls quickly. We're keeping our ladders, our 2 lots of ladders back for the next fight, I would think. Hopefully nothing burns. Well, I suspect something might. Where are those other ladders I dropped? Must be around here somewhere. There they are. Go pick them up, please. Because then we'll have 3 lots of ladders for the next wall there. I mean, the majority of the fighting will be done, but we still need to get to the town centre to deal with the kind of captain unit over there. Oh, they're charging out. That's bold of them. That's very curious. Right, we'll send some of the spearmen forward.
Towers have reached the walls. Now the butcher's work begins.
Yeah, those javelin are going to struggle there. We'll send forward our skirmish cavalry to hopefully shoot them. But I do think our mace men will probably deal with these Nubian archers without too much issue.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Well, if we deal with those heavy cavalry here, that's good. It looks like the gentlemen are actually doing well here, which is good. How are we doing? We've taken out 11% so far, which is progress. I'd quite like that ram to stay alive, to be honest, if entirely possible. We're definitely going to need some new fellas to push the ram, though. That's why I'm bringing these guys up here as a secondary measure, really. Oh, our skirmisher cavalry through the walls.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
They do, but it's come at a cost. They're routing. Maybe go after those guys, the skirmisher archers. Those guys are definitely putting back to the town square, that's fine. You pick up the ram. How are we doing on the walls in general? They're wavering, they'll go down in a second. These guys I think might prove more problematic for our light men at arms here. Sending these spearmen to assist, I think. Because these towers are still firing against us, really. But we can get the ram through because we technically hold the gatehouse. Oh, that oil's going to hurt though. But we're going to get the ram through and we're going to start it heading up to that gate ASAP. I think. You guys have dealt with all the issues there. So come over and help over here, please. I don't know who you... Oh, you guys are taking these desert archers. That's fine. You've done your job. You can pull back for now. You were mostly here just to scare off the heavy cavalry in the area. You can probably drop the ladders. We may not even need them now. Once these macemen come to assist as well as these spearmen, we should be more than okay. Let's get everyone grouped together. Okay, yeah, now they're routing. Excellent. Get all you guys grouped together. Got plenty of skirmish cavalry in this army, but let's not use it because we might need to use it for the Sicilians, I think. Let's group you differently because you are... Okay, there's still a lot of heavy cavalry inside, so we need to be careful of that. You've done your job, you can leave. But we can get these archers up here to lend a hand. Will just mean they'll be shot though. And we'll get these guys to come join. Thankfully it's not a major fortress, one that we can't handle. Go, put you there. This ram might burn up if I'm not careful. I prefer not to bring the general's horses in here. We'll bring the light cavalry in because they can probably do some good work. But what's still in here? Some Libyan archers and some camel spearmen. Really, it's not that much. I mean, the camel spearmen will hurt, obviously, but I think we'll manage. Oh, and some Sunnis light tribesmen who have decided to turn up, as well as these desert archers. Well, our linemen arms might be able to catch up to those guys. That's fine. I mean, if they're going to open the gates, that's a bit different, but...
The battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Go on, take them out. If they're going to reload at you, where are you guys going? Because also this will open the gate for us if we're lucky. We can go after these troops here.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
I like cavalry's here a little bit early, but that's fine. Go after these desert archers so we don't have to fight them again. They're wavering, they should break soon anyway, but I'd like them off the field.
The enemy force remains.
So once we've dealt with them, we can push. Yeah, they're broken now. Good. The gate should be down soon anyway. Any archers that can shoot should shoot. Crossbows are quite tired, but they're far enough back that they should be okay. Why did you drop the ram? Why did you drop the ram? It was going so. Oh, it's because I definitely told you to drop it by mistake. Pick up the ram, get me those gates down, and then we're just going to charge him with our infantry. It's already at 90%. It won't take long for it to go down. I think. Right, everyone who's not this guy, pull back. You guys pull back here because you're in. I think you're in the way of this ram at the moment. There we go. It's against the walls again. Excellent.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
Indeed, they have. Now they just need to actually knock it down somewhat. Come on, get out of there. You're not helping the situation.
Our men have done well.
Okay, gates have fallen.
The gates have fallen.
Everyone group together and take him out. Just push in. I know they're heavy cavalry, but they won't get a good charge off. And if needs to be, we can always use our skirmisher cavalry to finish the job.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
They're shaken, they'll struggle. Come on, just push forward please. There's no need for you to stop. Just bum rush the town centre. You guys can come over here. Just keep on charging forward. Where are you going? That's not what I asked you to do. Sometimes they just decide to run away or not obey your orders. We'll bring forward our general so he can assist with morale. I'd like to get my skirmish cavalry in to assist, if possible. Maybe they can go over here somewhere.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
I think we'll probably manage anyway, though. Yeah, they're starting to waver now. Let's just keep pushing forward with infantry. We've got plenty of spearmen at Fez that can replace these guys. Just charge now. The majority of their cavalry is dead.
If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
And those Nubian spearmen won't be too problematic at this stage. Nubian archers even, sorry.
Excellent! Our men have taken control of the castle.
Yeah, at this point, it's done. A pretty tough siege, a lot of infantry lost, but infantry is the easiest thing to be replaced, so that's why I committed them, not the majority of our other troops.
We are blessed. The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot to hell.
Excellent.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
So yeah, 500 men lost, but still with another 1,500 under our belt. I can't remember how Catholic this area is, but we have had our priests down here for a while, so it's at least going to be partially Catholic, I would imagine. There's a big Sicilian force who are definitely coming to try to take Melilla as well.
The day is ours.
We're going to sack it.
Noble Lord, we have conquered.
Now, why is this having issues with... Okay, so issues with Squalor. Oh, Grenadine units. I don't think we've had them before. What can be recruited here? A lot of cavalry, but no archers. I will get a spy out next turn though. My network here is not bad. Definitely want practice range out, but we need to try get their growth going the other way. They are a fortress, but their scholar is outranking their growth at the moment, so we need to get some communal farming. But that is Melilla taken. Wonderful. How far can you get a watchtower down over here maybe? I just want to see that he can make it home again. He won't be able to, so just stop there for now. Just return to Melilla in case Sicily gets any stupid ideas. Eventually we're going to want a tower down there, I would think.
My lord.
And we slowly have got more and more control of the space of North Africa, which is excellent. You're going to come down here as another scout for us, really.
Continuing tomorrow.
Currently it's at 55%. It probably doesn't have a church, I would imagine. No, it's going to need a small chapel. We can do that in due course. Got a good amount of money. Let's try and invest that. Mines down here in Marrakesh. Could do with the port as well. Surveyors can have a... It doesn't really need any of those things, to be honest. Can have a blacksmith, I guess. Cordoba could have a Plaza del Toro. And Granada can have a stonemason's hut for just a little bit of additional tax. I mean, it's not going to be that much, but it's better than nothing. Manila we can't build in this turn anyway. King Felipe here at 46. Give you a bakehouse as well for some more additional tax income. And same for Valencia. We'll just get bakehouses for everyone. Zaragoza we'll give something to next turn. How's the Pope feel about us? Still not spectacular. I'm glad the Crusade for Gaza is coming to an end in 5 turns, because it hasn't been going very well for them, to be honest. Marrakesh definitely needs support, but we've already queued that up. I think the money will be better first. And look at it, the land trade is already pretty good. So we definitely want to give more sea trade as well, because there's a lot of sea trade going from Fez to the sea. I do love these little trade carts here to see how things are going. It's very cool. It's the same with these ships as well. It gives you just a very general indication of how trade is going. We do have this fleet here. I was going to go for a bit of a scout of England and just see what they're about and what's inside places like Exeter and Dublin and Galway. See if there's any easy targets for us to take on in the future. We're kind of boxed in here by Genoa. We could go for them, but I'd rather not declare war on them. I'd rather they attack me if I am to go to war with them overall. Also, look how much money Toulouse is making with all those trade lanes. Goodness me. Now, are we going to go for Iran? We may well do. Let's bring our assassin round towards Sicily, because it wouldn't be a bad idea. You go stand on that bridge for me. Oh, it's a big Sicilian army there. Fine, we have to deal with that one way or another. Send the turn. Now that we dealt with Milan, I'm curious to see what Sicily will do next. If anything. They are technically in my territory, so they're going to have to leave. Otherwise they'll technically be invading. They're already at very poor relations with the Pope, so they might just decide to attack us anyway. Which I wouldn't mind, because then it gives us justification to go and attack them. They don't seem to be very popular with the Pope as a general rule anyway. But it does look like to me they're pulling back from our territory, at least for now. I might get a diplomat out in this part of town just to see generally what their plan is. They're not excommunicated at the moment, sadly, so I can't go after them. I'd love it if they were. Because if they were excommunicated, then I wouldn't have any issues with His Holiness the Pope causing me any problems. I think Gaza will survive this crusade, to be honest, from what I can tell. English merchant hanging about, but not doing a huge amount. Looks like they're reinforcing Bordeaux somewhat, I guess maybe in response to Genoa being in the area. Now that Moors are down, we've run out of easy targets, and the next easy target is the Fatimids, who are definitely not easy given how many tough forces have failed to take over Gaza. And between us and the Egyptians stand the Sicilians, who I think are just going to have to go down, because I don't want to go into Genoa. Assassin's Guild of Barcelona? Sure. The Battle of Hattin, a force of Frankish nobles, Templars and Hospitallers was destroyed by Saladin and the horns of Fatin. Saladin followed up the battle with a massacre of over 100 Templars and Hospitallers. I believe that is one of the battles that was focused on in the Kingdom of Heaven, the film by Ridley Scott. Cordoba has got the plague. That's unfortunate. Have you got the plague, Lorenzo? You don't. I'm going to get you out of there before you do inevitably have a problem. Yeah, 13.5% is still a long time for Cordoba to get its strength back in terms of population. We're going to give it crop rotation instead of the Plaza del Toro in an effort to get it growing again once the plague is over. Norway and Genoa at war, as are the Papal States in Genoa. Or maybe being friends with Genoa is not a good idea. But they're still powerful, and they may eventually come back and be quite useful. So I don't necessarily want to jump the gun there if entirely possible.
Ready to trade.
This merchant can go somewhere. There's not that much. I suppose you go trade that wheat.
Continuing on tomorrow, my lord.
There's probably
Ready
going to be.
trade.
No, there's not an
On my
angry
way.
merchant here. That's good.
Opening trade lane.
You, my good man,
Let me strike, my
you're
lord.
going to go over here. You're going to be building me some watchtowers, because I think we need them.
Bring these lands under your gaze.
Just so we've got a general view of things, and if the Sicilians get any stupid ideas.
Who do I face?
First of all, we're going to need a small chapel here. Let's merge our forces as best possible. A bunch of things are going to need retraining. Guessing a lot of this is going to be armour as well. And we'll follow on with the mining network afterwards. I need you to leave my territory, buddy. You're in the way. Fez has got a new priest as well. You're pretty decent. We're going to get a diplomat out in Fez as well.
God's servant.
On the off chance that we might actually need a diplomat to speak with the Sicilians. Barcelona's got its stone wall upgrade. Excellent. We have a library and abbey. We kind of neglected Barcelona and Zaragoza a little bit, to be honest. Lisbon, I want to give you some crop rotation. Let's have a look at Zaragoza and Barcelona. They could do some stuff. Let's get you more communal farming across the board, because that feels like it could be useful for some things. Barcelona doesn't have that much trade. Give it paved roads, because that should help its trade a little bit. This bishop can now come out again. I think it's relatively safe to do so. Just retrain those troops inside Zaragoza. Got some very big forces nearby.
Orders?
You head into Toledo.
March. We would see you dead, heathen.
That's going to take a little bit of force to actually deal with. Got to keep an eye on Cordoba and make sure
Yes?
we don't spread the plague onto anyone else,
Who has
because that would be a problem.
Am I taking down a
See if we can take out the
person
Sicilian
or a
general,
place?
because I like to start weakening them even if we're going to go try to consist ourselves, and I think that's our plan, really. In terms of victory, how are we doing? We've got 17 regions controlled, we need to get 50. So eventually we will need to push up here, because we can't just go fighting all the Islamic faith. It'll take too long just to break through these lands, especially Egypt in general. I could launch an invasion on Genoa, but they're my allies, and they'll be seen very poorly, even though they are excommunicated. I could go after England. I did send some ships up here to have a look.
Yes,
Exeter's very underguarded. Hubert of Old Sarum, excellent name.
yes, my lord.
Winchester's undefended. London's pretty well guarded. I'm more curious about Ireland.
Cannot sail there.
If Ireland has a castle, I might be able to send a force up there. We could move the force of Valencia up there under Sebastio. I know that the English have got a pretty competent army in general. I'm just going to move you from Toledo back up towards Burgos because I don't think you'll need it at Toledo for the time being. But if we are going to attack England, let's get a few more troops up and running for the inevitable war with them. I'd love to be allied with the Papal States. What is Sicily doing?
What is their name?
I could really do with a spy over here, to be honest.
Noble, is there something I can do for
I can't be allied with them because they are enemies of Genoa. Gotcha. But I can still give them some florins, just as a little bit of a goodwill gift.
I see no problem. Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
Relations improved with the Papal States, up to good. Excellent. Look at that. His Holiness feels no ill will against the Kingdom of Portugal. How long has it been since we could say that? You know, neither England nor Genoa nor Sicily are viewed very favourably by the Pope, and those are the ones we are actually at liberty to attack. We're not technically at liberty to attack Sicily yet. My hope is that they can excommunicate themselves one way or another. Let's just see if we can train up our lad here on this Norwegian merchant from Thorgils of Skittingi. There we go, it's a success. It's not that I'm opposed to the Norwegian merchant, it's purely just to train this guy up some more. It's entirely possible. Joachim, you could have a chance at captain, but I'm not sure it's in your best interests.
Yes, my lord.
I would quite like to get map information from the Papal States because they, at the centre of the world, probably have some good views on things. What am I doing with you? You are a fairly mediocre diplomat in general.
Yes, my lord.
I suppose we could send it towards France. I mean, I don't think France is having a very good campaign, to be honest. They're allied with the Papal States, enemies of Genoa, so I'm never going to be friends with them. And England have only allied with Scotland. I think England probably is our natural next target, as much as I'd like it to be Sicily. So to that end, we will get ourselves ready for that invasion. You're heading towards Lisbon to hopefully give it a bit of a boost to trade. Come on, Sicily, attack Rome or something, be stupid. We are going to have to keep a pretty big force down here, though, just as a stopgap against the Sicilians, because they're still pretty powerful, as is England. That's the problem. I don't have any natural targets to attack anymore. And I want to keep my one ally I've had throughout this. I've managed to actually keep throughout this entire campaign. And hopefully if I stay allied with them while they're excommunicated, they won't see the need to attack me in future. Is my hope anyway. Gaza stands tall as always. Lots of trade going from Toulouse to the sea by the looks of things. Now England, what are you planning to do? Because you attacked us before, so I'm more than happy to return the favour. I just need to do it for my own, kind of my own plan, not one that I have to do in response to an invasion by you. Because if we can take over Ireland, we can probably attack Scotland while we're there, although I know Scotland's viewed very favourably by the Pope. but we can probably take out Scotland after we take out England, I would think, or at least knock England down a little bit. I think we have achieved taking out all the factions that we're supposed to. Because I think we had to take out the Moors, Aragon and Leon, and they're all dead now. So I think it's purely just a territory grab for us. Master Assassin's Guild in Barcelona, absolutely. King Hungary is dead. You want me to kill someone? Yeah, I've already sent an assassin over that way.
Who has displeased you?
Any success?
Who or what am I to dispose of?
It's only 39%. Oh wow, our assassins are doing really well this game. Usually my assassins are terrible. Excellent. And that's the Sicilian general here down. 1,000 florins, it's not going to be something I'm not going to take. Lithuania and Kiev are at war. Cordoba continues to be affected by the plague. You, however, are not affected by the plague, but I'm still going to keep you outside just for safety. Are you pious? You're relatively pious, you might be okay. And a failed crusade. The Pope is most displeased that he even had to call an end to the crusade before it's even begun. Furious, the so-called nobility of the Catholic kingdoms have utterly failed to answer his spiritual call to arms. I think it's a bit unfair to the Pope, or a bit unfair from the Pope, because actually a lot of people did decide to join the crusade, they just failed. Fez has got its crop rotation done, excellent. We will give it a... Doesn't really need an art. I can have council chambers, that's fine. This diplomat is not bad at all. We'll send him over towards Sicily in general. Barcelona is our assassin area. So I'm going to recruit a... Oh, we've already got a maximum amount of assassins, that's fine.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Happy to take map information just so I can see what's going on in England and I know roughly where the territories are.
I must say we are not convinced
until we meet again, sire.
Offer them 1,000 florins if they didn't want to.
Yes, my lord.
Let's just come over here to Ireland.
Yes, my lord.
There's Dublin. Oh, there's a full stack army outside.
Not a diplomat.
Maybe we can take out Galway. Somewhere down the south, I think. Right, bring those fleets home.
Full sails.
And recruit some more boats. We're going to go for a cavalry strong army, I think. A really high quality army in general. Just going to go on to Sebastio here.
Your Majesty.
And we're only going to take a really high quality force with us, I think.
Yes. Orders.
We'll start with that heading towards Burgos.
Make camp your will.
You're already at Burgos, so we don't need you there. Heading back towards Toledo, that's my mistake. You two can also come and assist this army.
Orders, my lord. Your orders, noble one.
We will need some spearmen to join in this force, though.
Onward.
Just to have some.
My lord.
Leon can send these 4 spearmen over.
Your Majesty.
I'll bring the Knights of Santiago with us, that's fine.
Majesty.
I'd like a little bit more range if entirely possible, but it's going to be a long while before they're ready. Same with them. You guys get retrained, please. Perhaps Toledo can assist with ranged units, they can. Possibly Porto as well. I want some good archers to send to the front. These levy archers are just diabolically awful. And I don't think they're that useful for what we're trying to achieve. Look how many bishops we have down here, my word. We don't need that many over here. We can probably send a couple of them over to this part of the world.
Very good, my lord.
Very good, my lord.
The problem.
The problem.
Yes, my lord.
let's just actually send some cavalry out. It's a bit of a
Orders.
protection for the prince thing here.
Building armies. Your Majesty.
I mean, even that group of cavalry is quite dangerous in general.
Bringing our troops together.
I think we will push on Iran. Potentially, but let's see if our plan with the English comes to fruition or not. It's going to take a turn or two for everyone to get where they need to be, but this will be a high quality army once it's brought together.
Your orders, noble one.
Don't think we need the mercenaries though. But we'll call things there. Next time we make a push towards England unless something happens in worldly events that decides to send us a different way. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.